Good morning, snail supporters. You know what? Fuck you guys. It is still technically morning here. It is only 11 a.m. That means it's still technically morning. I don't care about what time it is for you. It's still technically morning, so fuck you guys. Anyway, I'm sorry I couldn't do... the regular 7 a.m. morning news stream today, but I did get some good sleep, which I think was very much well needed. I'm still a little sick. It's allergies though, so it's not like I'm gonna die. Have people died from allergies before? I don't know. But yes, hello. How has your guys' morning been? Did you go to work? Did you get food? Did you eat breakfast? Did you take your morning dump? Did you take your morning dump? I haven't yet. Anyway, we've actually got some news today. I feel like it's probably gonna be a little bit shorter than normal because I kind of did a lot of this last minute because I've been very busy. But that's fine. You get what you get. Anyway, good morning. Hello. Welcome. How are you guys feeling on the Lemi scale today? Are you feeling or are you feeling? I need to remember which buttons do which thing. You feeling this kind of way? I personally feel either a 5 or a 3. Either 5 or 3. But I don't know which one yet. Maybe more 5. I feel like Slenderman today. I feel like I woke up with no face. I was so stuffed up last night I could barely sleep. It was great. It was fantastic. Yes, Miku's coming to Fortnite. That was in the news a while ago. But hey, Miku! Don't worry, I'll play Fortnite sometime. Maybe this week. I don't know. We were supposed to do a Fortnite collab, but I don't remember if we scheduled it correctly. Did we? Anyway, this is today's, or this week's, Lemi artwork by Miyamin-san. Miyamin-san. Very cute. Very kawaii desu. I love it. If you have any Lemi art, you can post it on Twitter under the hashtag Lemtistic. Yes, and I will look at it and I will love it and I will cherish it forever. Alright. Next! Alright, so I feel like my entire feed this week has been completely taken up by the California wildfire stuff. And my Twitter has seen quite a fair share of conspiracies. Because, you know, we can't have a natural disaster in the US of A without having a million conspiracy theories go along with them. So, I thought I would talk about some of the funniest conspiracy theories I've seen and heard. Most of them are pretty dumb. Most of them are just boomers being like, ah, it fires, you know. But there's a lot of them, and I swear to God, I can't go on social media this week without seeing some stupid fucking boomer conspiracy theory, or something. And people gotta make it political, people gotta make it everything. Anyway, so yes, amidst the devastating wildfires currently blazing throughout Los Angeles, I hope you guys don't live in Los Angeles, because that would suck. Many conspiracy theories have ignited as well. Here are some of them, and this is a picture of a house on fire. You're welcome. Is it the alien? Of course it's the aliens, man. Alright. The first one, and this is the one I think I keep seeing on Twitter so much, and I'm like, bro. So people are fixating on pictures of, like, palm trees in the aftermaths of the fires not being burnt down, and they just kind of are sitting there, still there, and people are like, how does that happen? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense, guys. I think they're using a direct energy laser weapon on the area of Los Angeles to specifically target certain houses and everything, and they're just avoiding the trees, man. They're avoiding the trees. It's on purpose. Clearly, it's on purpose. There's also, I've seen a lot of pictures of people's, like, houses that, like, everybody around it got destroyed, but then, like, the house is still, there's still, like, one house that's, like, green and happy. I think those are photoshopped or AI generated, I'm not sure, but people are like, this is this celebrity, this politician's house, ah! They planned everything, you know, they have a protection force field, and they're protecting themselves from the fire, how dare they? There's been a lot, so I don't know, do you think it's space lasers that are lighting everything on fire? We also had the space laser conspiracy with the Maui fires back then. I feel like people just like talking about space lasers. They think that it's always got to be the government space lasers. The government does have the ability to fire directed energy weapons, but this circumstance is not that at all. Well, yeah, I mean, anyway. So people are also saying that these fires were started as a government tactic to create land for 15-minute cities. If you don't know what a 15-minute city is, because I fucking didn't, it's basically a little baby city. It's a little city like the popular cities in the world, like Portland, Oregon, or like that smaller city where everything is within walking distance. Because apparently the government doesn't want us to live far away from each other. Instead, they want us to live in these tiny 15-minute cities. But that doesn't make any sense, because I'm pretty sure the government is very much invested in big oil and stuff like that, and they love America. We love our cars, man. They love cars, so that doesn't make any sense, because if that was true, then what? Why? What? Did anything I just said make sense? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, okay? It's very silly. Very silly. Yeah, they're like, it doesn't make any sense. The next one is fires are a plot to create land for the California High-Speed Rail Project, which is a rail project that was proposed like a long-ass time ago. I think there's been billions of dollars funneled into it, and nothing has fucking happened about it. But it's basically a project that it would be kind of like a bullet train throughout California, so that people could travel faster. And people are saying, yes, the government burnt these areas down so that they can put a high-speed railway here. Yes, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, what's the motive? The motive is the high-speed railway. Duh! The reality with the palm trees, though, is that they just have a higher water content on the inside if they're well taken care of. And, they are better at fire protection than some other trees in the area, in that case. But, palm trees actually can be very, problematic in fires, because if the tops of them and the little fronds catch on fire, I don't know if you've ever seen a pond frond fall off a palm tree, but they're like giant fucking leaves. And can you imagine one of those being on fire and falling on like your car? It would just like explode. Palm trees are not trees. Yeah, they're not trees. They're actually government lizard people that are just really tall and have leaf hair. Yeah. Okay, but there's more! There's more! And honestly, these aren't even all the conspiracy theories. One of the favorites I saw on Twitter, when the fire started happening, was, there was like a news clip of, I believe it was either drones or something flying around in near the fires, and there was, it was just recorded on a news clip, and people are like, it's the angels! Oh my god, the angels! The angels are lighting everything on fire, guys! The angels are punishing LA! Guys, I saw this! This has happened before! Jesus is coming! It's the angels! Yeah, so apparently the fire was started by angels. Anyway, anyway. So there is a clue that the wildfires, again, are another government ploy, because it can't be a real fire, it's gotta be a government ploy. It's a distraction from the New Jersey drones. You remember the New Jersey drone drama news, stuff like that? How they were saying there's car-sized drones in the sky in New Jersey? Well, apparently the government was like, hey, shut up guys, stop looking at our giant car-sized drones. Shush about that. I'm gonna light LA on fire so you guys are distracted. Yeah, that makes sense. Apparently also Joe Rogan, everybody's favorite podcast host, predicted the wildfires. This isn't really a conspiracy theory, it's true. But like, the thing is, it's not like he predicted anything. A big wildfire. California has been wildfire prone for a very long time. We've kind of known that, you know, there's always been a potential for a big wildfire to happen in Southern California and just destroy Los Angeles. But anyway, here's that clip for those who are conspiracy pilled and want to believe that Joe Rogan freaking predicted. Oh wait. Is that there we go.
I talked to a fireman once and he goes, dude, one day.
Ew, man,
he goes, it's just going to be the right wind and fire's going to start in the right place and it's going to burn through LA all the way to the ocean and there's not a thing we can do about it. I go, really? He goes, yeah, we just get lucky. He goes, we get lucky with the wind. He goes, but if the wind hits the wrong way, it's just going to burn straight through LA and there's not going to be a thing we can do about it. Because these fires are so big, dude. When they're talking about like thousands of acres that are burning simultaneously with like 40-mile-an-hour winds. And the wind's just blowing embers through the air, and those embers are landing on roofs, and those houses are going up, and they're landing on bushes, and those bushes are going up, and everything's dry. And once it happens in a way where it's so spread out that there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do.
You just have to evacuate, right?
Nothing they can do. They just got to get out of there.
No! Sorry, I tried to open something. So yeah, there you go. Conspiracy for you guys. Well, it's not really a conspiracy. It's true. California is extremely dry, and there has been really high winds lately. Really, like, I believe they've gone up to 80 miles per hour. And so it kind of just was like, you know, fire plus wind. And also, I believe when there's fires, it also makes the wind even more powerful. So, you know, it was just inevitable. Another thing I keep seeing, I saw like a picture on Twitter of some dude who like had a picture of like the map of California, and right next to it the ocean. They had the ocean circled, and they're like, how is California on fire? The ocean is right here. Why don't they just use the ocean? Idiot. Just use the ocean. Like, do these people think that the firefighters have like a giant, like 100-mile long hose to drag into the ocean to just like suck up all the water they need? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, personally, maybe that is what we need to do. We need to make a giant fucking hose, just a massive hose that we can bring anywhere in the US and put out any fire by sucking the water out of the ocean. That's what we should do, guys. The great hose. It should work. It will work. It'll work. It'll work, guys. It'll work. Personally, I think, yeah, that's what we should do. Stop using fresh water. Come on, use the ocean. The ocean. Okay. People are also saying drones are causing the fires. It's fire drones. Fire drones are lighting the fires. This kind of goes along with the laser theory. The space laser theory. But there actually has been some drone issues with people using drones to get footage of the wildfires on their drones to see like what's happening out there. I want to know, but I don't want to go, so I'm gonna put a drone in the sky and see. And there's been so many of them in places that they should not be, that one drone actually crashed into a plane that was putting out fires, and put a hole in it. Nobody died, thank God, but stop flying drones in places you're not supposed to fly drones! So yeah, the drones are becoming a problem. The real drones this time. Not space laser drones. These are just people trying to get footage for, I don't know, Twitter. And then the last one I keep seeing is celebrity mansions being purposely avoided by the fire. Specifically, people are pointing out P. Diddy. P. Diddy's mansion apparently was in the path of the fire, and somehow it did not get burnt down, and they're saying, well, the fire is clearly protecting P. Diddy and everybody on his list, you know? It protects the politician. You know, the fire is sentient, actually. It's politically motivated, and it's purposely avoiding P. Diddy's house, and it only targets the poor. It only targets poor people, actually. So, if you're rich, you know, the fire will not touch you. You're fine. The fire is smart, it is sentient, and it doesn't like poor people. What did the fire mean by sparing Diddy? I don't know, but that's like one of the conspiracies. That celebrities are being protected by the fire. Okay. Next.
I talked to a
fuck up. Next. Alright, next news. Enough stupid California fire news. Nintendo Switch 2 leaks! Okay, listen, hear me out, guys. I know that the Nintendo Switch 2 leaks have been around for like a million years, you know? They keep saying, oh no, this is the Switch 2. Oh, this is the Switch 2. Oh, this is it. Well, apparently this is the Switch 2, okay? For real this time. But of course not for real because Nintendo has not confirmed anything, but for real. But also not for real, but definitely real. This is definitely for real. The Nintendo Switch 2, 100%, probably, definitely not. Absolutely isn't. Anyway, the Nintendo Switch 2 may be revealed within the next week because of all these leaks. But they've said that shit before, and it didn't happen, so I don't know. While there are no concrete details and Nintendo has confirmed absolutely nothing, people online believe that they have found the future console's hardware on one of the warranty manufacturer's site called Genki after a showcase at CES. So basically, Genki is like a company that does some kind of warranty manufacturing of stuff for Nintendo. They don't like manufacture their whole console or anything, but they do something for warranties. I don't know the specific. Anyway, at the CES show, which I have no idea what that fucking stands for, they showcased basically what looked like a Nintendo Switch 2, which is also on their site, and this is what it looks like. And the Nintendo Switch 2, according to them, boasts a powerful graphics card and I'm forgetting the word. It's as powerful as the PS4 apparently, which, you know, you guys are probably like, well, but the PS5 is out, but it's a handheld console, so I guess the PS4 is pretty cool if it's in a handheld anyway. They also showed that the Joy-Cons for the Nintendo Switch 2 may potentially have mouse capabilities. So like on the side, there's like a thingy where you can pull the Switch controller, the Joy-Con, off the side, and then you can put it on your desk and use it as a mouse or something. I don't fucking know, but apparently that's gonna be in the Switch 2 if this is real, which I don't think it is. But people are saying this is the new Switch 2. Okay, so is this the Switch 2? Do you guys think this is the real Switch 2? Do you think the new Switch 2 is going to be as powerful as an actual PS4 console? Do you think it's going to have a built-in mouse as a Joy-Con? I'd settle for controllers that don't turn off randomly. This would have happened if Nintendo actually delivered on giving a glimpse of the Switch 2 instead of continuously gassing up people about the sequel hardware. Well, apparently people are saying, people, as in people on the internet who definitely are not qualified to say anything, people are saying that, you know, Nintendo Switch 2 might officially be revealed within the next week or two. Okay? So I don't know, keep an eye out for that. We might see the Switch 2 for real, by Nintendo within the next couple of weeks, because, I don't know, but... is this a Switch 2? I don't know, is it? Yeah, it's supposed to... people are saying it's gonna be as good as a Steam Deck, if not better. Probably better. They're saying it's gonna be better. Which I don't believe, because the Nintendo Switch kind of sucks. Like, it's just not a really good... it kind of sucks, okay? Like, I don't know what else to say. They said that there's also going to be 25 titles released with the Switch 2, including the new Pokemon title, so... maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Switch 2! Yay! Maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Alright! In stupid news, a tattoo artist tattoos a 9-year-old. Yes. The internet is very mad about this. A tattoo artist has found themselves in online controversy after posting a video of him tattooing a 9-year-old on social media. According to a story, the 9-year-old and her parents came into the tattoo parlor originally asking for a portrait of Donald Trump on her neck, but the artist talked her down into just getting an American flag on her arm. A year later, the girl came back asking for a touch-up on her tattoo and agreeing that the neck tattoo was a bad idea. So she had parental permission. Her parents were there. They brought her to the tattoo parlor. Technically, this is legal because she had parental permission or whatever. But do you think the tattoo artist should have tattooed a child that is 9? Do you think it's the parents' fault? Do you think it's the tattoo artist's fault? Or do you don't give a shit? Would you tattoo a 9-year-old? Yeah, technically it was the parents' consent. Technically it's legal. I guess. Personally, I'm the kind of person who I don't really want tattoos. I think tattoos are cool, but I don't think I ever want one because I'm sure in 10 years when it looks all ugly, I'm gonna be like, ew, why did I get this? Disgusting. I regret my life choices, and you can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of that. So I don't want a tattoo. Just remove it. Just remove it, idiot! I'm losing my voice. Holy shit. It's a shit tattoo. It's just the American flag. I mean, at least you didn't get the portrait of Donald Trump. Which is crazy. You want a snail tattoo? Probably not. What if I end up hating snails? I don't know. What if me and the snails break up? What if I turn into something other than a snail? What if I become a dragon? And I don't like snails anymore. What would happen? What would happen? I'm breaking up. Anyway, tattoo. Yeah. Do you guys have any tattoos, by the way? Are you guys tattooers? Tattoo fans? I had my friend constantly trying to convince me to get a matching tattoo with her, and I was always like, no. But I don't have anything against them. Like, if you want to do that to yourself, it's fine. I just personally, it seems like a good I feel like, you know, you're spending money on something potentially you can't get rid of for the rest of your life that you'll see later in life and probably hate. And I don't know. I don't know if I like that. Just getting lasered off. Like, yes, but isn't that like, it takes a while for them to disappear once they're lasered off, right? Okay, next. Alright. Actual VTuber news for once and forever. Iron Mouse's new birthday cyberpunk themed model. Yay! I know that Iron Mouse has only like a bajillion freaking models out there. But I thought this one was kind of cool because it's cyberpunk themed, and I specifically really like her fucking shoes. If she's gonna show the shoes again. But yeah, here's the model. It's cyberpunk themed. We'll have to show the shoes. Shoes! There they are. Look at them! They're like mimic shoes. I love them. I specifically really like the shoes. I also really like the artist that made this. The artist is Kamochiru. I know that you guys probably are like, oh my god, Iron Mouse gets a model every month. And yeah, it's kind of true, but some of them I like more than others. And this one, I love the shoes, okay? I love the shoes. She has so many models, it's crazy. I know she has like 50 at this point. But like some of them are really cool. I mean, what is your guys' favorite Iron Mouse design? Do you guys have a favorite? Do you prefer a previous design? Or do you wish she would stop getting new models? You think she has too many models and she needs to stop it? Here's the full design. Here's the full design. There it is. Again, the art is Kamochiru on Twitter. And I think it's very cute. I feel like there's maybe a little bit too much going on this one. Like, I don't really know where to focus my eyes. I mean, I want my eyes to focus on the feet. I like the shoes. But I don't know. Also, I will say this model looks a lot older than some of the other Iron Mouse models, you know? I feel like a lot of her models look very young, and this one looks more like an edgy teen. Okay, so, yep, there you go. Here you go, Iron Mouse new model, VTuber news. Alright, and Stellarverse production news. We have Stellarverse production members as Sonic characters. I don't know how many of you guys saw this, but there's Perry as Sonic. From Sonic, the hit game and movie Sonic. Perry Sonic. He posts this on Twitter. Rena is Shadow the Hedgehog. I am Tails, obviously. Tails, the nerd. So who else do you think should fit in here? You know, we've got Perry Sonic, Rena Shadow, me as Tails. We need Knuckles, obviously. And me and Perry were joking about how Yui could be Knuckles, because it doesn't really fit, but also it could be really, really, really funny. Toka as Rouge? I think Toka as Rouge fits really, really good. You guys are saying Yui as Annie, but don't you think Yui as Knuckles would be way funnier? Way funnier. Okay, maybe Nana as Knuckles. Maybe Nana as Knuckles? I don't know. What about Serena? Or would you make Serena in Sonic? Serena was a Sonic character. Because she can't be Sonic. I know she's blue. Toka is Big the Cat. No! Serena is... Oh, Silver. Yeah, that makes sense. Guess that makes sense. Alright, now you should spam them and tell them to become Sonic characters. You should be like, where's your Sonic outfit, you dingus? Put on your Sonic costume. It's Halloween. Do it. Who will become bald and get a mustache? I mean, we can all technically do that. I think. Why? Alright, here's for the video of the week. This one's kind of a long one, and it's also not really a new video, but I love these memes. I think they're silly and funny, and I just wanted to share them with you guys, especially because Sonic. You know, the last news was about Sonic, so I was like, more Sonic, funny Sonic memes. Anyway, you guys have probably seen these, but I always think they're funny, so I'm gonna play it. Are you ready?
Hey, there's no time to relax. Oh, I've been married a long time ago. Where do you come from? What year to go? Where do you come from? What the land? Oh, I've been married. Time for some super sonic speed. What I gotta do to get it to you, superhuman, and better, brother. So that anything you say is pretty saying over me and it'll looks like nobody's around. Super爱多的笑容，都没你的甜白昼的阳光，都没你耀眼，热爱105度的你，滴滴清晨的蒸馏水。What's the smell?
Such a good singer.
What the heck?
What the heck?
Oh my God, no way.
It's just Sonic saying memes. That's
He
literally all
can't be
this is.
invincible, can he? Tylko jedno w głowie mam, koksu 5 gram, odlecieć sam, krainę zapomnieć. I smell oil. 雪花飘飘，北风萧萧，千里一片苍茫。I'd better get out of here. Man, everything's frozen. 早上好，中国。现在我有冰淇淋，我很喜欢冰淇淋。
I didn't know you're so
但
good at
是
speaking Chinese.
速度与激情就比冰淇淋，速度与激情，速度与激情就
Oh,
我
that's like a
昨天
full
喜欢，所以现在
So
是
passionate,
因为时间。准备1、2、3，
冰淇淋。
2个礼拜
So
以
fucking
后，速度与激情就2个礼拜以后，速度与激情就。2个礼拜以后
Toes is like, the fuck are you saying? Shut up!
不要忘记，不要错过去。Smells like trash. 阴天寒气，两场血弱，天下面的凡事，2岁了种的当头，风啊浪的气质，我那么我怎么会玩碎了种的 Whoa, I sure don't want to fall off from here. What a peaceful place. Yo, have you guys been good? Just remember, meet me up the wood to do the bucket. I can laugh. Come live it, Tim. Quit on the bucket. I can laugh. It must get pretty lonely here. Hello, everyone. How are you? Why, thank you. I wish I were a bird.娘アメリカに行くのです. You've had your fun. Now it's
Look at
my
this.
turn. Level 5 got Riz, Livy done rizzing up baby Gronk, Ice Spice what the dog doing, Skibbity Toilet in real life only in Ohio.
Okay, I'm done with this. I didn't realize it was fucking 4 minutes long. Jesus Christ. Oh no, brain rot! Yeah, there's your Sonic memes for the day. It's just like Sonic saying memes with an AI voice, I think. It's Sonic as an AI voice. And they just put in the memes. Skibbity brain rot. Yes!
We
Stop! Alright. And then, the most important part of the show. My schedule. My freaking schedule. Very important. Part of the reason why we had so much Sonic is because I'm gonna play Sonic Adventure 2 on Sunday. And, it's gonna be my first time ever playing Sonic. Okay, that's not exactly true. I played some of the really, really old Sonic games. but I was never good at them, and I always gave up after the first level. So I've never really played Sonic games. I mean, technically I've played Sonic games, but I never got past like the first level because I was too stupid as a kid. So my first Sonic game ever is going to be Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, I know you guys recommended a lot of Sonic games, and to be completely honest, I didn't even fucking realize how many Sonic games there were out there. I was like, oh yeah, there's like 5 maybe, right? No! It was like 2 million! But yeah, I think Sonic Adventure 2 is probably the best place for me to start. Hopefully. So if you guys have played it before, definitely be there for that and backseat me and tell me how bad I am at playing the game. Thank you. Tuesday we have a collab. It will not be on my channel. It will not be on my channel. It will be on one of the other people's channels. I believe Ava will be streaming and Isla will be streaming. So you can go to one of their channels if you would like to see the collab stream. But we will be doing a Death Note Killer Within collab, which is basically Death Note Among Us from what it's been described as me as. So Death Note Among Us. Apparently it's fun though. So well, yeah, collab. First out of what do you call it? Out of SVP collab. Yeah. All right, and then on Wednesday we have Pikmin 2, more Pikmin 2, obviously, because I was really enjoying it, and I'm excited to play more Pikmin 2 and collect shiny objects and sell them to the company. Yes, then Friday, I remember I talked a little bit about my brain rot stream idea, but in case you weren't there, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if you do remember it, that's what that's going to be. It's going to be a brain rot stream with lots and lots of brain rot, and I have a specific plan for how much brain rot I'm going to expose you to, and how painful it's going to be. So, join me on Friday night for some fucking brain rot. Yeah, we're gonna be brain rot maxing. Saturday is to be determined because I don't know. Saturday's a fun day. Like I like having my Saturdays open just in case something, you know, I want to do something specific. So I don't know what I'm gonna do on Saturday yet, but I don't know. Recommendations are welcome. Recommendations are welcome. But yeah. That's my schedule for this week. I will post it on the community tab, and I will post it on Twitter. So if you want to look at it, then yeah. Other than that, that is the end. That's an old schedule back there. Wait, go away. Okay. So Hi. I'm sorry again. I'm really sorry that I couldn't do the 7 a.m. morning stream today, and I pushed back the stream. And I really hope that nobody got up early in the morning and was like, "Hey, I'm so ready to watch Lemi's morning news stream." And then they went and they clicked on the stream, and they were like, "Ah, fuck, god damn it, gee. Oh no, no news today. I'm so sad. I hope that didn't happen." But, yeah. I did get some well-deserved rest, and honestly, I'm probably just gonna go back to sleep after this, too, because my throat hurts a lot more now after talking. Yeah. So I hope you guys have had a good day. I hope you guys have a good week. Do you have anything fun planned this week? Are you starting your school back up? Are you starting work back up? Anything? I'll try to do 7 a.m. next week. Probably. Am I a morning person? Not really, but I'm not really an anything person. Anyway, my sneezes have been so aggressive lately. Yes, how many of you guys came to the Bug tier list collab with me and Perry last night? Did you watch it? Did you agree? Did you find your favorite bug? Did you learn something? I feel like I got to talk a lot about bugs, and I kind of worried I talked over her, but I think she's okay. I don't know. I always worry I talk too much. I talk about bugs, and then I'm like, yeah, I love bugs, and I'm like, damn it, did I talk too much? That's how I always feel. I love bugs. It's kind of like, I don't know, my thing, maybe. But I had a lot of fun, and I love Perry, and I love bugs, and, yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to your week. And I hope you guys aren't in Los Angeles and currently on fire. Currently. You're not on fire right now, are you? Check. Are you burning? Are you currently burning? Are you on fire? Has the fire burnt all the nerve endings off of your body and so you can't even feel the fire anymore? Because that's apparently something that happens. Apparently when somebody gets burnt alive, like, it burns off their nerve endings so that they can't even feel the fire anymore. Which is a thing. There's also Tennessee fires? Is there? I haven't heard about this. Why did I have to show you guys the bug guts part? Because it scarred me for life, and you guys deserve to be scarred too. If I have to witness it, you have to witness it. You know, when I was a kid, I lit myself on fire once. Just my shirt, though. And then I was like, oh no! I burnt a hole in my shirt! And it was one of my favorite shirts. And I honestly just did it because I was wondering, like, how flammable shirts were. And I had a candle, and I was like, I wonder if this is flammable. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is very flammable. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Any injuries have I had? I was fine. It didn't burn my skin at all. It burnt the shirt. I don't. I've been burnt before though. I think I stuck my hand in a fireplace at one point when I was a kid because I was a dumb kid, and then like the back of my hand was burned for like years, but it's not burned no more. Not burned no more. Yeah, you live, you learn. And then the nice thing about the human body is it heals, you know? So you can make mistakes. Well, unless you're like an amputee, because those don't heal. I'm pretty sure if you lose an entire limb, it doesn't grow back. We haven't developed that kind of science yet. Growing back limbs. We're not bugs. We're not spiders. We don't get to grow back our limbs yet. I've broken a few bones, but never been set on fire. Maybe you should try it. No, don't try it. Don't try it. Don't try it. Fire! Hot fire! Robot limbs? Yeah, but you're not technically growing it back. You're building a new one. Spiders, on the other hand, and insects, when they lose a leg, or like crabs also do this. If they lose an arm or a leg, then they just shed it off, and their next molt, they get a new one. They get a little baby one, and then it gets bigger as they molt. They literally regrow their limbs. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? I want to just be able to chop off my limb and have it go and have a new limb. That's so cool. I want that. They can just do that? Yeah, I mean, it takes time, obviously, but even crabs, like when they're scared, if they get caught, like if a predator's grabbed them by the claw, they can just let their claw go. Like their arm just falls off and they can regrow. It's like kind of like you know how lizards lose their tails? You know how lizards lose their tails? And then they grow back? It's like that. Kinda. Yeah, we will all return to crab one day. Carcinization, my favorite. Alright, so don't set yourself on fire, and hopefully you're not currently on fire. And if you are currently on fire, stop, drop, and roll! Yeah, if you're currently on fire, stop, drop, and roll! And my throat hurts. So, I will see you guys tomorrow at the collab, and or Pikmin on Wednesday. Oh, and I posted a video earlier this morning called Two Snails. It's a cover. Cover of two snails. It's a cover of two trucks, but two snails. And you should watch that. And you know, you should watch it, and you should also show it to your mom and your dad. I'm sure they would love it. Show it to your dog, show it to your cat. And I think you should send it to all your friends. And I think you should also open it on all of your devices and play it on loop for at least 24 hours. Next to me might cover Obama grilled cheese sandwich. Grilled cheese Obama sandwich? Obama grilled cheese sandwich. Okay. Remember, if you ever find funny memes, please send in the Discord. I love memes. I love funny memes, especially ones that are silly. Okay. Yeah. Bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow or for Pikmin. Bye.